Good day to be a football fan for you.
Yeah, it was an amazing game. I left tourist place at the halftime because I thought the game was over, but when I come back, it was just a great game in general.
And who did you text first who would have been a Falcons fan on the other side?
No one, to be honest, because the Falcons were like a new team that had a great playoff push there. We have that little fantasy football with the team, but this is all over, and we just enjoy a good night and watching different sports. It's always great.
Are you a big NFL fan?
Yeah.
Hoping the Patriots win?
I didn't really care. I was just kind of good to hang out with the guys and watch a little bit of football. So I didn't care who won, but it was obviously an exciting game and fun to watch.
When you see something like that as an athlete, how would you break it down? Did one team win or the other team just give it away?
I mean, you can't count out a guy like him. He's obviously the greatest, arguably, well, probably not arguable anymore, but the greatest football player of all time. So, not surprised that he pulls out a clutch performance like that. And as an athlete, you can appreciate that because you can understand how difficult it really is to be able to perform that way. And hats off to that man.
How important is this homestand coming up here?
Yeah, it's important. We have to take one game at a time. We're obviously not super satisfied with our road trip, but we have to move on. We have to look forward for the next few games, and we just have to keep better every day. And we need some points in the standings, but we can't look too far ahead. We have to make sure that we play well and play our structure. And if we do that, we're going to have success like we had there earlier this season.
Yeah, definitely. We had those 3 days off for All-Star break, and it made the trip seem a lot longer. So got to relax there, and then he had a long 6-7 day road trip. So I love being at home, and I love being in front of our fans, and it's just easier. It's easier to be at home, not traveling, not bussing around, and you have the good home feeling. So I love being at home, and I think it's going to help us in this 4-game stretch.
We had a good skate here in front of a lot of people, in front of a lot of kids that got to see a pretty intense practice. But no, I mean, I think we worked on everything we needed to work on. Just getting back to playing an intense hockey game. I mean, it's one game. You can't. It's not the end of the world. Once in a while, those things happen. You like to avoid them, but they do happen in this game, especially when you're playing an 82-game schedule. So we just move on to the next game against St. Louis tomorrow.
The players were going to try to step up here at home in front of our own fans. We're excited to be back here, and we have no reason to not be confident. And we've showed a lot of character this season, and there's always bumps in the road. On the road, as far as the season, and every team goes through those little stretches, and the good teams they go out of those stretches a little quicker than the teams that don't make the playoffs.
Fun to hear the buzz in the building here with the kids.
Yeah, it was loud. Had a hard time hearing the coaches explain the drills, but no, it's great. I know that when I was a kid, I never had the opportunity to come watch an NHL practice, so hats off to everybody that organizes a skate like this. I remember playing here when I was younger at Potbay Arena. This is completely different look now with all these ice pads, but yeah, it's cool. It looked like it was a lot of fun for those guys.
Yeah, it's always great. I skated in this rink earlier this summer, and it was good to see the kids this morning bring a lot of life to our practice, and hopefully they enjoy their time here.